You are now listening to Nexxlegacy Radio, a radio station for the people.
Queen Cherie Johnson in the house tonight. What's up, baby?
Hi, boo-boo. How you doing? Thank you for having me back.
Hey, you feeling okay? You gonna be all right? I just seen your tweet too. You gonna be good?
Yeah, I just got a little snotty nose. I mean, when you play a song, y'all might hear me blow my nose or something. I hope everybody else don't hear. You know, I was at the expo. I was around a lot of people. I'm kind of like touchy-feely. I probably hugged the wrong person, and they gave me their cooties.
She got black expo cooties.
Yeah, I got black expo cooties. You know, I guess I was being like the president. I'm like baby crazy right now, you guys. And there were a couple of snotty-nosed kids there that I admit I was playing with. So it could have been one of the babies.
Oh.
Yeah, send out the cooties, please.
Yeah,
we're gonna blame it on the babies.
You know, it might have been the babies, and I don't regret it if it's the babies because I did wipe a couple noses. I'm guilty, but I'm going through premenopause, ladies. And
Whatever.
I am. Oh my God, you want me to tell the story on air? See, I haven't talked to Brandon in a long time, and I'm sorry, you guys, because the conversation might get a little personal, but you'll just get to know me as a person.
It's fine. Like, are you having hot flashes?
Girl, last year, not this May, but the year before, I started having hot flashes. I was having cold sweat. I was like going through it. So my butt goes on Google, and I look up my symptoms. My symptoms are everything that HIV gives you, right? Like, go to my, you know, I've done World AIDS Day. Like, I'm kind of versed on, you know, what I should be looking for. So I go to my doctor, and I'm like, I need a blood test. I think my past has caught up to me because we've all had those moments when we weren't doing that so safe sex. And she took my blood. She calls me back, and she's like, hey, fool, you don't have HIV, but you might be going through a little premenopause.
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, so don't diagnose yourself on Google.
Your ass is too damn young to be having menopause, and come on.
No, tell the hot flashes that, please. I'm 36.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, your ass is too young to be having menopause, baby. Come on.
Women in my family have gone through it as early as 40, so you can't say that.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, you know, damn. Hey.
Yeah. I'm having hot flashes, literally. I'm saying. Don't feel bad at all. Do not feel bad. I feel you.
I know what? But
Miss
now,
Cherie.
like, yes.
Go ahead, baby.
No, I was going to say, instead of feeling bad, now I'm having, like, this baby fever, and I'm like, oh, my God, I'm 36, I'm not married, I want kids. What am I going to do? Every time I see a kid, like, I want to steal it and bring it home.
And the pendulum swings, right?
Yes.
She got the itch.
Well,
Miss Cherie Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Welcome home, baby.
Thank you so much. See, I'm home talking about menopause and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome home.
Thank you, sweetie. That's really what
I
it
got,
feels like.
you know, and before I even introduce you and put you on tonight, like, you know, I mean, I mentioned author, but, I mean, and you got a new book that I know you want to share as far as, you know, just some of the things that you can bullet point, because people need to go get the book. But before we even get into that, with doing 5 years of radio, and like I said, I mean, I kind of showed you a little bit of love to intro you in, but it still won't do it justice. But I got to thank you for everything that you are and everything that you mean to me over the last few years. And it just seemed like these 4 years went by, baby, real fast.
Thank you, sweetie. Well, you've been living your dream. And that's what happens when you live in your dream. It does go by fast. I'm so proud of you. And I listen even when you don't know that I'm listening. Like, I'm an avid fan. And I've watched. I am. And I've watched you guys grow. And it's beautiful. It is like a beautiful family.
Right.
That's love. That's love.
Proud. Very proud.
So what's up with this book, Peaches and Cream? I mean,
Yeah. You know,
And I'm saying that, and you know what, and I'm going to let the ladies ask questions because, you know, I know you so damn much. It's like, you know, I knew from the first book, and I knew what you were going to do with this one. I knew the name of it before most people probably did, so, you know, I'm pretending like I don't know right now. So, Cherie Johnson, what's Peaches and Cream, baby?
You know, Peaches and Cream
What's up
came
with
about
that?
because there's a fruit in every hood. I happen to be the fruit in mine, you know, cherry. So Peaches is from the same neighborhood that I'm from, back home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I often say that I don't think that people cannot write about what they don't know. Though my book is fiction, I think a lot of people will trip out that it was written by me because they think, you know, the little happy girl from TV, but that's not really my life or who I am. Peaches is a little girl. She starts off at a very young age, and she learned the value of money from her uncle. She realizes that money can control your life and mine. She's a control freak, and she does what she needs to chase the almighty dollar. Now, Peaches ain't no hoe, don't get me wrong. She never disrespects herself, but she's a boss. She started off as her uncle's runner, became his accountant, and then took over the family business. That's the best way to put it.
Okay.
Besides from that, she doesn't really like being put in the box. The world might look at her as bisexual, but she just likes to look at herself as everybody's friend.
Right.
Okay.
And that's it. What you say, boo?
I said, oh, I'm going to like this story. Hey. I'm
I
just
hope
saying.
you do. I don't know if the ladies have seen my book trailer.
No,
I don't know if you ladies have, but I did.
No,
I did.
No, I haven't.
It actually caught a lot of attention. Last year I put it out. I kissed this beautiful model named Jalissa Lynn, and like the day after the video hit the YouTube, Media Takeout froze part of it and put it on there that I finally came out and I was with my girlfriend and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my goodness.
I remember that now.
Yes,
I saw it.
700,000 people clicked on the link in 2 hours. I hope half of them will read the book.
Go buy that book right now, people. Go buy it.
I saw it. I was like, she's not. Come on. I know she's not Fruity and the Woody and the Tootie. That's not it.
Well, you know, I don't know if it's Fruity and the Woody and the Tootie, but I don't know if you've seen Jalissa Lynn. She's beautiful. You know, everybody... Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I kissed her, and every time I see her, I kiss her, and I might kiss her again. Not while I have the goodies because I don't want her sick, but part of the reason why I did it is because people are so, they have this big old stigma, and they call it homophobia. I don't believe that there is a homophobia. I think it's just an excuse to be an asshole. Because the second two guys kiss, it's a problem. Second two girls kiss, every man in the room breaks
it's hot.
to watch.
It's hot. Yeah.
And that was part of my point. And I have a lot of gay people in my family, and I'm tired of people being mean to gay people. So I was like, I'll put myself out there. I'll be gay. Let's see what the response is. And I haven't had a negative one yet.
Right.
No, you know it's all love. They love you. People love you. People love you.
Too.
You know, from back in the day, and like I said, people that don't know who in the hell Cherie Johnson is, I don't know where the fuck you been, but you know, from Punky Brewster to, you know, Family Matters to I Did, all the movies and the stuff that you've been a part of, directing, etc., etc., etc. And you know what, you have that two different walks of life too, right? On Kindle, it's out right now, so people can go get that. People can go get Around the World Twice. That was her first book.
You know what? I'd rather them not get Around the World Twice just yet, because I'm going to put out a second edition. Kathy and I have been having the conversation. We think we're going to put it back out. The original publisher that I was with decided not to pay me.
Oh, okay.
My book has been out for 3 years, and he has yet paid me, but I see that he's getting
Wow.
sued himself because he bootlegged some Terry Woods book or something.
Gotcha.
And he told me that I had to pay for my rights back. But I don't think that I should have to. So
I
I'm
agree.
just going to go and reduplicate my book, and let's see if he has enough nerve to sue me.
So be on the lookout for Around the World Twice, the remix by Cherie Johnson and Kathy Scott coming to a hood near you.
Yeah, I think, you know, I'm going to check.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
a Bad
change
Boy
the
remix,
cover.
though. It's a Cherie Johnson remix.
I'm going to change the cover, and I
right.
might give you a few more chapters.
Okay, because, yeah,
The
because...
extended remix.
Hey.
You know,
Yo.
everybody keeps coming back asking me, well, what happened to Ashley? What is Lillian doing? So maybe we'll give you more insight.
Wow, that's bananas. See, you make me want to go buy that again, because that whole book, when I first got it, was, top to bottom, very, very good. So I'm looking forward to that. So, yeah, a remix, I would love that. That'll be the first one I'll purchase ever. Just make sure you slap a nice remix tag on that thing, baby, and just let it go.
There might be a remix tag on there, and we might have to put the radio show in there. Plus, this time we're doing our own editing. We let the publisher do the editing. Come to find out, his girlfriend was the editor, and she spells words.
What?
Yeah, that's why all those grammar errors and typos are in there. We didn't turn over the book like that.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
Did you just say the girlfriend can't spell?
I just said she spelled worse than me. Unfortunately, I found out that this is something that happens to black authors a lot, especially street-lit authors, when they go under other black publishers. And I hate to make it like a black or white problem, but I didn't find out till after I came out and was like, yo, he's not paying me, blah, blah. Everybody told me, oh, we knew that was going to happen. I'm like, well, why were you guys welcoming me into the company? And nobody said anything that they never got paid me for. Everybody waited until I got screwed to come back and be like, yeah, we knew. He didn't pay us either.
Wow.
Damn.
But the irony, ladies, the book, Around the World Twice, is about a perfect example of how we would get so much further together if we didn't have the crab in the barrel mentality. So, karma is a bitch, and he's getting it all back.
It has no expiration date.
If y'all don't believe in karma, believe it now, because it will
Straight up. Ladies Night Radio has Cherie Johnson. You can also follow her on Twitter at CherieJohnson75. Book is out, Peaches and Cream, and this is your third book. So your third book, and you know what? I seen some pictures of you at the Black Expo because you took pictures with Karen White. As far as I can remember, I think you did either that or I know you took one with Danielle Spencer. AKA G was happening and stuff like that. I seen a couple of them float around there somewhere. But
I need to find the one of Danielle Spencer because I haven't seen that. But I was so excited. Karen White walked by and I was signing the book for somebody, and I instantly turned into a groupie. I started sitting there. I was like, early in the morning. And people turned around and looked at me and started laughing. I was like, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm excited. Y'all got to hold on.
No doubt. Danielle's a good friend of mine, too, so I'll make sure I'll email you that picture that y'all took. So if you don't have it, I got you.
Before this night is over with, Cherie, I just want to say that I will have my fangirling moment with you.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what?
Yeah.
Sweet Aaron, you can have that. You and baby girl, you guys can. Like I said, Cherie's my girl, so, like I said, most of the questions you guys can go ahead and facilitate it, but I just definitely need to make sure that y'all direct the traffic to, the spot where they have it. And Cherie, this time around, what, you got it on Amazon? Where is that people can go get?
It's actually going to be available on the 21st. I just did a preview for the Black Book Expo because I didn't want to miss it. So I had it out a little bit early. If you want it right now, you can get it from my PayPal. So you have to contact me. The best way is probably on Twitter at CherieJohnson75. That's CherieJohnson 75. But if you have PayPal, my email address, I'll just give it out. I don't care. It's rockstarcherry@gmail.com. If you pay that, the book is $15. Shipping and handling is $4.95. I'll sign it and send it to you from there. After the 21st, you'll be able to get it on Amazon, on Kindle, on the iReader, and everywhere books are sold.
And you know what I love about you, Cherie, though? One of many things what I love about you, because you so old school with it. You know what I'm saying? Cherie got it in the trunk of her car right now. And you know how you did it with the other one. Like, yo, if you anywhere around where she's at and she's selling those books, she'll come drive to where you at to go give it to you, cashed out, and the whole deal. Like, that's real hood shit. I love that.
You need to come on and ride through Miami.
You know what?
You have lunch.
I did last time. Don't be shocked. I will so do it again. Like, I walk around and they laugh at me because I'll have my little backpack on, and people will be like, so what are you doing now? I'll be like, all right, you read?
You make a
And
good couple then.
everybody always tells me, they're like, why don't you make movies about your books? I'm like, oh, so far I've been trying to keep my books and my movies separate. And that's only because, as a black author, I'm trying to promote literacy. And not enough of us read.
Right.
You know, so take some time. I'm not trying to be a hater, but everybe's so caught up in Evelyn and Chad Ochocinco, but they can't spell reverse on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Take some time to read, and maybe you'll learn how to.
He's being real, though, Brandon.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's real. That's real. But you know what? While you at it, I mean, and I'm glad you brought up the whole, you know, kids need to read a whole lot more. Adults need to read a whole lot more. Like, you know, the fact that the book game, I mean, you know what I'm saying, not just yourself being an author 3 times now, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know, good books like Danielle Spencer's book is tremendous. You know what I'm saying? You got other people's books out there that's really relevant, and, you know, people that, book? Really? What's a book? You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that you actually promoting the fact that people need to pick up a damn book, because it's important. Reading is definitely a good look. Huh?
I said start a book club.
Yeah.
Radio book club.
Heck yeah. I'll be the judge of that. I will show run it.
The Cherie Johnson Book Club is in full effect. If y'all listeners out there want a Cherie Johnson Book Club, make sure you hit her up on Twitter, Cherie Johnson 75. Quarterback that movement, please. Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
So how do you feel about books going into like the electronics like Kindle and iReader and anything else? And like, would you rather go on a Kindle and read it from a Kindle, or just go and pick up an actual book and read? Because to me, it's nothing like reading an actual book, just turning the pages and just getting a visual in your head. So which one do you like more?
You know, I have mixed thoughts about that, and somebody asked me that the other day. I'm excited that people can read me electronically, though I do love holding the books and carrying the books around. What I've noticed that I've done with books that I really like, I'll have them on Kindle and I'll have the hard copy. And that's because I travel a lot. So sometimes I'll be like, dang, I left my book at home, or I left my book in the hotel. But I still have my cell phone and I still have my computer. So I can pick right up where I left off.
Right.
So I notice if I'm home more, or like around California, which is home, more, I'll have the physical book. But if I'm like, you know, on the road traveling and working, I read stuff electronically. So I don't know. It's like everything is changing. You just kind of have to grow up with the times. I had to have a kid actually teach me how to download stuff on Kindle. Once one of the kids showed me how to do it.
Stop laughing.
Thank you, boo.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna
He
say
already
nothing.
knows. You could bust me out, B. I will call Brandon and be like, babe, how do you do such and such and such and such?
Hey, I was just saying, don't feel bad. Don't feel bad, because believe it or not, I had to have my 4-year-old niece teach me how to do something. I was like, ooh. She's like, no, Cynthia, you do it like this. And I was like, oops, I did it again.
The kids be knowing. I had an iPhone for the day. It now belongs to my godson because I went to scroll and it just went haywire. I was like, dude, just give me back my BlackBerry. They told me at T-Mobile the other day, you know this phone is almost non-existent. You're due for a free upgrade. I was like, dude, I need a keyboard. You need to stay off my phone.
Wow.
Oh my God, I think I'm talking to my favorite twin. I'm the same way. I just because the fact that these new people wouldn't give me, my phone went dead. I knew it was the battery, and yes, the phone was 3 years old. That's not the point. They wouldn't give me a battery for it because they said that they didn't make them anymore, so I was forced to get an Android, and me and the touchscreen aren't really best friends.
I don't think touchscreens are for women because we have fingernails.
Yeah,
And
the teeth sensors.
Yeah, I don't get it. You know, I have friends that always tell me, oh, you need to upgrade. You need to get an iPhone. I'm like, dude, you buy groceries with an EBT, but you got an iPhone. I'm not paying $400 for a phone.
Speak the word.
Oh, she's off the damn chain. I love her.
I love it, though. The girl Cherie Johnson is on Ladies Night Radio, and we just talk about anything right about now. So, like, with the touchscreen or the iPhones and the Blackberries or whatnot, like, do you think they need to just come back with the old school Blackberry batteries for the people who got old school Blackberries? Because I got an old school Blackberry.
Man, I got an old school Blackberry. I want a two-way pager.
Sure, but
I was happy with a two-way pager.
Listen,
You're going way back to Nextel.
That's. I have one Nextel and I have one with Boost, with the little ball, like the ball that's like if you roll it too much, it turns the ball black a certain color. You got those white ball with the white that turn back white.
Oh yeah, I have one of those.
Hey, Cherie, I'm about to fuck all y'all heads up. I went through an old box and found an old SkyTel pager. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Hey.
You know what I found out though, B? We need to get together and take all of our old phones, just like this little machine in the mall. I don't know what it's called, but they give you your money back for phones. I mean, probably not a lot, but
Shoot, well, they need to give me a hell of a lot because I got phones from 1999, honey, the original cells. When you just flip the bottom down, they have to do the thing up, like from coolest. Yeah, my pops, gotta love them. Yeah, I want my money back. Let's go.
I'm walking around with my sidekicks because I'm taking my sidekicks in. The next time I go to the mall, they already in my purse, ready to go.
Oh, sidekick.
I have to tell you that you have been my world on TV. I mean, Punky Brewster. My niece was the first baby in our family that ever in 20 years, and Punky was what was her nickname that I named her because that was one of my favorite shows. And I mean, you still are. You're gorgeous, but you were adorable then. I mean, me and you are like a year apart or whatever. But then when you got onto Family Matters, I mean, you are so awesome. I'm sorry, I'm having my moment.
No, I appreciate you a lot because we grew up together. You know, and if it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't have been able to live out my dreams. So I really appreciate that.
If it wasn't for people like you, I wouldn't have been able to live a happy TV childhood. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because we've talked many times about the TV today, yet no. You know, I mean, we need to go back to that type of television. You know, and
please write the network. Tell them so I can have my job back.
Amen to that. Right. Amen to that.
And then on top of that, what made the pot even sweeter was how you guys used to, rep my bugaboo bad on Family Matters. I mean, I have every episode of Johnny Gill, and you know that's my bugaboo, right?
Yeah, I knew it was a matter of time before she said something and mentioned New Edition, Johnny Gill. It was just a matter of time.
Because I affectionately call them, those are my uncles.
Yeah. Have I what?
Have you guys interviewed them?
We interviewed
We've interviewed Mr. Tresvant, you know, and he's more accessible, but the rest of the fellas, you know, we got APBs out on them. But shout out to New Edition because they still super hard grinding, touring like crazy. So, you know, big ups to them though.
So we're going to say
I've gotten my claws halfway into Johnny. So, and we've interviewed Randy, his brother.
Yes.
We gotta get. I'm gonna have to try to make that happen for you guys. I think I'm gonna send him a text message tonight and be like, Uncle Johnny.
Hey, we'll tag team him. Wow.
Yeah, we gonna have to make that happen.
Cherie Johnson is our guest tonight on Ladies Night Radio. Her book is available, Peaches and Cream. If you go hit her up right now on Twitter, you can also hit her up at rockstarcherry@gmail.com. PayPal that thing over. I'm literally gonna do it myself because I don't have that book and I need to go get it. I got the other two books. I need that third. Like it ain't nothing better than getting a nice little 3-book set from Cherie Johnson. So that's a necessity. People need to go get it.
Nice autographed book,
baby.
even.
You won't be disappointed. I can say that. You won't be. You might be shocked that it came. Well, Brandon, you won't be shocked, but other people might be shocked that those things that are written on those pages came from me. But you won't be disappointed.
Now, you know what? You know what? When the first book dropped, Cherie, I wasn't shocked really because I knew you enough then to know, but it was some of them lines that kind of threw me off real quick. Like, I was like, what?
Oh,
What?
come on. That's
But y'all gotta read it when Cherie and Kathy put out their remix to it. Y'all, I'm telling you, it's definitely a good read, and your imagination is definitely gonna run wild when you do check it out. So it's very, very important for people to pick it up. And right now, what I want to do, I know, ladies, you guys got questions, and other people that's on the lines, because we got a lot of people on the lines tonight. If you want to call in, holla at Cherie Johnson. Show some love. I mean, shit, you don't get too many bomb-ass authors / actresses / directors / Miss America. And if you've seen the picture with Cherie with the flag on, you know what I'm talking about. So
exactly.
if you don't know, now you know. Call the number 347-215-8653. Press 1. Let's say hello to Miss Love, 405 repping. What's up, Miss Love, baby?
What's up?
Miss Love is in the house.
How's that? Well, I see everybody doing good. Miss Cherie, you are so funny.
Hi, baby. Thank you.
And I look, Punky Brewster was one of my favorite shows, too. Even though it looked like I'm older than everybody, but that was one of my favorite shows. I used to always walk around the house singing.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
And Family Matters was, so, I mean, I liked you on that, too. When I saw you on there, I knew you was funny. And if I ever got to talk to you, I would tell you that I loved you on that show.
Thank you so much. I think that's really sweet. I appreciate it. That makes me feel like I've been doing something right.
Yeah.
You have.
You all in.
Aww.
Say you all in, baby. You are all in. Now I know, Miss Love, you gonna go check out them books, right? You gonna have to check it out.
Yes, I am.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
When I saw Cherie on Family Matters, I mean, and this. I'm like I said, I'm not trying to, kiss ass or anything like that. I'm telling you, when I saw that you were on that show, I knew that there were established people. You know what I mean? Like, it was so awesome to see somebody that I already, knew on, familiar face, let alone somebody that was my age. You know what I'm saying? It was awesome to me. And I knew that, I knew that I was going to love Family Matters.
I'm so thankful for the show because it did. It gave me a chance to keep growing up with my audience. It gave me a chance to keep seeing, well, I didn't get to see you guys, but you guys got to see me. The same people who had seen me since I was 6, now we got to go through middle school and high school and early college years together.
Yep.
A lot of people don't get to say that. And that's one of the reasons why I always say I don't have fans, I have friends. We grew up together. It's different.
Right. Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
go ahead.
Well, Cherie, you already know what time it is. I told you this before, and I'll just tell the world, people that just don't know. I used to have this, this thing about Cherie and the little cheerleading outfit joints. Like, I was like, yo, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to Cherie though. Like, I love that. That was just it. Like.
And I used to tease him back and tell him, baby, I can still fit the skirt, but I ain't even gonna lie, yo. I can't fit that skirt no more. I done gained a few lbs.
So, this is what you go do, because you go to the alteration place and you get that thing altered to your size.
Girl, I'm gonna have to buy a new one. That thing
Girl,
is
no, girl, do this. Like, go get 2 of them. Get it altered, like real short. Knock on Brad's door and say, I can still fit the skirt.
As long as he looks from the front, you can't look from the back no more. I got some cellulite on my thighs now that didn't used to be there, too.
Oh,
For real, things is changing. I'm thick. Well, maybe you can look from the back, because I'm officially thick. I even got a booty now. I didn't used to have a booty. I'm kind of proud of it.
Oh, Lord.
I mean, I ain't like no...
Yeah, you got one.
I ain't got
one.
no Kim Kardashian booty or nothing like that.
Yo, Cherie, that is confirmed by Branded. Cherie does have an ass. Just want to put it out there. There you go.
That's inspiration for me.
I wish everybody else out there could see me because I got my hands up in the air like, yeah, it's official.
Yeah, it's official. Quote me on it. Quote it, baby. That's what's up.
This is inspirational for me because I don't have no booty whatsoever, not at all. It's not even grippable. So if you went from no butt to a major grippable butt, that's inspiration. I need to get to work.
Girl, once I turned 35, my whole body changed. I turned 36, and I'm thick.
Hey, shout out to you. Well, maybe when I get 36, I get thickness too. But until then, I'm just flat. Shout out to King No Booty in the house.
You know what? Before I think I got Kemp on the line, but before I do that, ladies, y'all got a question y'all want to throw at Cherie as far as anything before I put the wave of people on the line? Ms. Love, your mic is still on too. If you got a question for Cherie, hey, this is a celebration. We celebrating her 3rd book, people. Like I said, it doesn't get no better than her being multi-talented with everything that she does. So make sure y'all go ahead and support her. Hit her up on Cherie Johnson75 on Twitter, and go buy that book, rockstarcherie@gmail.com. Go get it, Peaches and Cream.
I got a question.
And that name is just come on, man, that's erotic. That is just
I wonder, Cherie, do you still speak and see your cast of Family Matters, and do you still talk to them? And
yeah, if you guys follow us on Twitter, you'll see Darius McQuarrie and I speak weekly. Yeah. Sean Harris, who played Waldo, we talk almost every day. Not always on the internet, but on the phone and stuff. But on the internet too. Even Soleil and I talk often on Twitter, and we're kind of weirded out when people are like, I can't believe you guys are writing each other. We're like, why wouldn't we?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It's ridiculous. So.
You know what, Cherie? Can you do me a favor? Can you definitely give Darius a shout out for me? Cause like I said, that man got a super grind, and to me it was a trip not seeing. I'm not a massive soap opera fan, but to see that dude get that gig on Young and the Restless, and then he wasn't on there no more. To me, that shocked the hell out of me. So, I didn't see him no more. I don't know if it was a contract thing, but whatever the case may be, just give him a shout out from Brand. Let him know, hey, keep that acting grind on too, and you know what I'm saying, fan first. You know what I mean?
I will definitely let him know. And he always worked. Wait, what did he had a big old fat ooh-wee, huh?
Ooh, wait.
They over there. Y'all all right? Y'all ladies good?
No,
I ain't talking about Cherie. I ain't talking about Cherie. I ain't talking about you, Cherie. I'm talking about the other ladies. Y'all hear Darius' name, and y'all over there getting moist right now. Y'all good?
I want to hear him sing.
I am a huge Young and the Restless.
Okay. Me, baby.
Oh, I'm a huge. Baby girl, I know all about them.
They showing some Darius love tonight. Okay, all right.
Listen, baby girls didn't grow up with that. I caught the rerun special, okay? I didn't say ooh-wee until, they were older and, past college days. I was so legit when I saw Family Matters. Sorry, I can't do the ooh-wee. Sorry.
I'm just saying that comes from not only Family Matters, but that also comes from I'm a huge Young and the Restless.
I think this might be Ken.
Welcome
to Ladies Night Radio with Cherie Johnson, hosted by baby girl Sweet Aaron. What's up with it?
Hey, what's up? It's Denaya from Chicago.
My bad.
How y'all?
How you doing?
What's good? How are you, baby girl from the 813? Good evening, Miss Cherie Johnson. How are you, Miss Lady?
Good evening, sweetie pie. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm almost starstruck because I literally have been watching you since Funky Rooster, so I'm just oh my goodness. I was like, that can't be who I think it is, because as somebody else has said, to see you go from Funky Brewster to Family Matters and what a quality show that was, and so that means that we knew what quality TV was. That wasn't those crazy reality shows and all that kind of stuff. These what I love about Family Matters was that it actually taught kids that you can be smart and you can be successful and you don't have to be ashamed about it. You don't have to act like an idiot. You can be an African-American woman. You don't have to be a nigga. That kind of situation. I think that was such an incredible thing that kids these days really don't have because they're going up on these darn reality shows. You know what I mean? And some of them are okay, but, it was definitely a huge thing in my life. So I just wanted to say thank you for that.
Thank you. And I love the fact that you guys all appreciate it. And I think we all agree that reality shows are trash, but the networks aren't doing anything but meeting supply and demand of people. People are watching it. They're streaming it, so they keep it going. If you don't like it, take 5 minutes and tweet VH1. You know what I'm saying? Write them. There's so many outlets. You can email them. You can tweet them. You can Facebook them, and just let them know that it's trash and you don't appreciate it. Bring quality programming back. If enough people would do that, they would have no choice but to.
That's very true. And speaking of trash, the one thing I did want to ask you was that I'm sure you heard about the whole crazy thing with the Olympics, and what is your advice to young girls in terms of respecting themselves and not worrying about what their hair looks like and actually worrying about what they do and what's going on in their mind?
No matter what you do, you're never going to please everybody. You know, I've had this good girl image my whole life. I don't know where I got it from. I didn't ask for it, but it just happened. Then I had sex. Yeah, but that is so misleading, you know? It's always the stigma. No, but like, you know, then I grew up and I had sex on camera. Not real sex, but, you know, I had like a love scene. And then they were like, I can't believe that you did that, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm 30-something years old. How many 30-year-old people you don't know is screwing? Are you kidding me?
Right.
So you're never going to please everybody. And if you live your life trying to make everybody happy, you will not complete your dreams. I'm sorry about the cuss. Fuck how other people feel about you, as long as you feel good about yourself. Cicely Tyson told me when I was 9 years old, and I didn't really understand it then, but I totally get it now. We were sitting in the trailer. She was playing my mother. And she was putting these earrings that she gave me in my ears. And she said, baby, do me a favor. And I said, yes. She said, act only as long as it's fun. And only do what feels good in your heart. Other people will try to guide you and tell you what you need to do for yourself, but only you truly know. And I looked at her being a 9-year-old kid and said, yes, ma'am, and didn't get it. When Family Matters was over, I went on an audition, and the executive producer came out of the audition and asked me would I go to dinner with him.
Wow.
And I instantly got it because I was like, okay, I've heard of this. I've never gone through this because I had spent, you know, my years being a child on TV, so nobody was going to hit on a kid. And then I was like, this is, you know, that conversation that I had with her when I was 9, and she told me don't do anything that doesn't feel good to me. And I told him, after I get the job, I'll let you take me to dinner. I got the job. I got the job. I never let him take me to dinner.
That's right.
Wow.
Put it in your head. So, actor, director, author, is there anything else on this list that you're planning on doing in the future?
Hey, she does music too, by the way. She's a musician as well. Absolutely.
You better sing it like shoo-doo-doo-doo.
That's not a best-kept secret no more, Cherie. You still do side music. Stop. Don't
I
hide
do,
that.
and I've been doing it for my films. I love it. I haven't been in the studio in a while because I haven't had a chance. I've been on the road. But absolutely, I produce films. I executive produce, and I write films as well as books. I also teach. I found a way where I used to teach at a acting academy, but then I started traveling a lot, and I wanted to keep teaching my students. So now I teach them over Skype, which is awesome.
Nice.
Now I have students all over the world instead of just, you know, locally. I only charge $1 a minute for my time, so it's like $60 for an hour. And it's fun, and I do it out of my hotel room, in a trailer, on the set, everywhere. So I got like 7 jobs.
That is awesome. Seriously, on your grind. That's what's up.
So what else do you do with your time?
I'm
just kidding. Like 7 jobs isn't enough?
I got 7 jobs, man. That's it. Yeah.
That's not a hard worker. I don't know who is.
You know?
No.
You know what makes it different? It's not 7 jobs that I don't want to have. It's 7 jobs that can fulfill me. You know, I think without those jobs, I wouldn't be fulfilled. Like, I do a sports radio show with Charles Oakley and Penny Hardaway when I can, and I'm a huge football fan. So that's my little outlet to spend time with the boys and talk trash, you know. And then, of course, acting is my passion. Producing is my challenge, and writing is my therapy.
Nice.
and teaching is a way for me to give back. So it helps make me a better person.
Full circle right there. Ladies Night Radio, Cherie Johnson is our guest. Again, the lines are continuing to stay lit. If you want to call in and be a part of history, call in 347-215-8653. Go support that woman's book, Peaches and Cream. It's not the official drop date is on the 21st, right, C?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure y'all go ahead and get it, but at the same time, she's selling it out of the trunk of her car right now as we speak. So, with that being said, step your PayPal game up, people. Go to PayPal and hit up rockstarcherie@gmail.com. Go ahead and get the book. She'll sign it for you, autograph, mail that thing out, and there you have it right there in an official Cherie Johnson book, baby. Let's put in my man Cuz from the Lou, repping that thing on Ladies Night Radio. What's happening, bro?
Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, ladies? How everybody doing?
From the Lou. Good, how are you?
Okay. I'd like to what's up, Miss Cherie, you know what I'm saying? I grew up, everybody else watching you on Pokey Brewster and Family Matters, you know what I'm saying? You was always cute and adorable and everything, and I'm glad you're still doing your thing, you know what I'm saying? It seems like a smart, intelligent young woman. We need more like you in this world, you know what I'm saying? So it's great that you're, you know what I'm saying, that you're doing something different, you know what I'm saying? And, I just have one question about the industry. You know, we all grew up on classic black sitcoms, you know what I'm saying, like The Jeffersons and Good Times and even Family Matters, you know what I'm saying? What do you think happened to the black sitcoms, and do you think is it still relevant to have them anymore?
It would definitely be relevant to have them. I think we didn't miss what we had until it was gone, and we didn't realize how important it was to support our own. You know, it was in a time when there was no Twitter, there was no Facebook. So maybe the networks did not know how much people really appreciated us because we didn't get that fan mail. We don't write in. Black people tend to be a bit lackadaisical, and we take what's given instead of fighting for what we want. So if more people would have written the networks and let them know that, you know, keeping UPN was important, because that was the end of the black show era. When UPN went away and it turned into the CW network, you know, our black shows are gone. We kind of just got to take back what we want instead of accepting what they give.
Right. Well,
everybody hates basketball wives, but everybody's watching. Everybody hates single ladies because, I'm sorry, I love me some Queen Latifah, but if I ever see her, I'm just going to ask her one question. How come in the middle of them acting does everybody pause and talk like this? Who talks like this? I don't understand.
Yeah. See, when you put that out there, I think you put it on Twitter or Facebook or something like that. When you went and, you know what, I doubled back and I looked at some of the shit, and I was like, whoa, she is right. Like, some of the stuff that I didn't catch, you helped me catch that thing. And I was like, I don't get it either, because it seemed like it's broken dialogue, and it's not really real dialogue when you have, you know, and I'm not a, you know, trust me, I'm not an actor at all. But what you said was really on point. You really made me look at it for what it was.
It's crazy because I happen to think that all the women on the show are beautiful, right? But I can't watch it because I want to slap the host because I don't understand why they're all talking like this. Like, what the hell is going on? Why don't they just talk? You know, and then, like, everybody hates Stevie J and Love and Hip Hop, but everybody's tweeting about it all day. So the way the networks feel is, oh my God, they're loving us. We're trending. They're talking about us.
Yep.
I think what it is, too, is I think that people think, well, it's only me that's going to say something about it, so, and it's not going to make a difference, so why should I do anything anyway? So nobody does anything about it, and that's what it's come to, you know?
It goes back to the whole why vote thing, you know, same mentality.
Right, exactly.
That's why we are where we are as people. Listen, everybody likes to talk, nobody likes to be proactive. I'm proactive. I'm so proactive to the point where I go on auditions, and if it's the same cast director, I'm like, hey, do you guys know your show sucks?
Nice. You go, girl.
I might not get that job, but I don't
do
care.
it, too.
And also, I want to know, do you think it's also because of economic reason why, like, it would cost more money to keep a good sitcom show running, but you could put, like, a reality show would probably cost less, way less than it is. Yeah, that's what I kind of figured.
the basketball wives, you can pay them $2,500 a week, and they're happy and they're famous. You bring somebody like Family Matters, like our cast back, and you got to go in your pockets a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it is economics, but trust me, it's not that they don't have the money. Right, and it's not like they don't have the money to produce the shows. They just don't have to. Mm-hmm. They don't have to produce them because you guys are accepting what's given.
Right. Exactly.
I got something I don't think I've ever put out there as far as that, because I'm glad you mentioned single ladies. Now, I'm not a fan of that. I don't look at a lot of VH1 stuff. But I don't know. And the fact that you mentioned the fact that there's so much broken dialogue and some of the, whoever the director is, I don't know what's going on with it, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know. Is it me? Because I've never, like, how do you feel as far as, you say you love all the actresses, great chicks, and everything. But, I don't know. I just have an acting issue with Lisa Ray. Like, for some reason. Like, I have an issue. Y'all laughing, but I'm real truth talking. Like, it just seemed like her tone of voice is like the same tone of voice, like when she's yelling at somebody or when she's happy or when she's this or that. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same. Like, the facial reactions are the same, too. So I'm not trying to, ask Cherie to quarterback a situation like that, but what is your opinion? Just about the movement, the networking, just how you be able to put it down on that level. Like,
everybody ain't talented. Just some people is fuckable, and some people is cute.
Right. Yeah, I think Lisa Ray by herself. And everything she does is just being Lisa Ray. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how she is.
She's just cute. She's cute. We like her. We want to see if we can smash. So we give her jobs and we watch her. I don't think there's a lot of levels there at all. I'm not trying to, I don't want no Twitter beef, Lisa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I ain't even trying to hate on her, but I'm just saying, like, I just watch it, Cherie, and I'm like, I'm just watching her. I mean, and this is just on some of the shows that she just went on. And just keep it real. Like, I can't relate to an actor or an actress that, is monotone. Like, I don't know. You're supposed to turn it up some, I guess. I don't know, but it just
every time I see her, baby, all I see is Players Club. I'm like, yeah, she gonna take some clothes off and get that bikini quick.
I was the only person who saw that, and I felt bad.
Right.
Because it's the same. I don't know. I just think when you yelling, when you mad at somebody, you want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Or when you happy, you want to hear that. Like with her, I don't hear that. I hear the same shit. Like,
I bet you when her and Stacey Dash was going at it on the set, she wasn't acting like that.
Hey, that's true talk though. That's real talk right there. That is.
Stacey Dash now on this season.
I think Lisa Ray would just be the perfect candidate. But her tone never changes.
She don't know how.
Yeah, I think her acting talent is very limited. I think it's just what you see is what you get, basically. I mean, don't expect her to be like a rocket scientist in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not gonna be believable. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
You know what I think it honestly is as a teacher? I think that women have this stigma. They're so caught up with being cute on camera that they can't just be. And sometimes we get so caught up with just, trying to act that it looks like we're trying to act instead of just being a person, being a character.
I used to love when the women didn't look as great, and I ain't saying that they was all busted, but they was just, you to me, you just got better actresses when they just really had.
What they were there for.
Yeah.
You could tell that they were there to act and not, be, the eye candy in the room.
Right.
I had a director tell me once, and I was like, what? I didn't get it at first. He said, I just love working with you because you don't mind making those ugly faces. And
if y'all know Cherie, like, I know a lot of people's like, she was cute when she was, Cherie she looks the same. The smile that she has still the same. The look that she has is still the same. Cherie, and I told you this in person, Cherie, like, your expressions tell your story as far as how you're feeling that day. Like, Cherie is one that you cannot pull the wool over her eyes as far as how you feel or how she feels, because she'll express it on her face. It's out there. You can see it.
Yeah, I'm not a good actor.
And your passion transcends, you know, and most actresses or whatever, it's you know what I mean? It's like, I don't know, you can tell. It really transcends.
Well, for instance, like the great Cicely Tyson, you know, she was never known as like a woman of beauty on screen like that, you know what I'm saying? But you could remember the roles that she played, Miss Jane Pittman, Harry Tubman, and you know, these great roles that she played as an actresses, because it was all about the craft, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's true to that. I think to a certain extent, like women, you know, actresses, they play on their beauty for so long, like, and they don't have the skills to back it up. That, you know what I'm saying, they could be faded away because there's no substance there.
Right.
She keeps a job.
You have to drown yourself into what you're doing. You have to take yourself totally out of it and drown yourself into that character.
That's right.
That's what's in the industry today, because they can't surround themselves in the character. They just want to get a paycheck. Like, how do you feel with people acting today versus people acting back in the day? Because you can tell when people are acting for the love, and you can tell when people are acting just to get a paycheck or for the gimmick.
Well, the whole industry has changed now. You know, back in the day, you had to know how to do other things. When we were kids and we came into the business, you had to take dance class. You had to be able to at least carry a note because they had to do something. You had to work hard for your money. Now, all you have to do is get a publicist. You have to be able to afford a publicist so you can be famous.
Right.
Totally different.
Oh, yeah, I mean, if you look at early Hollywood, like the musicals and stuff, like, them people work their ass off singing, dancing, like, throughout the whole movie. It's like, wow. You know what I'm saying? Like, that takes a real art. Like, Gene Kelly, Fred Astaire, all them boys like that, and them ladies, I mean, they really work their ass off to put on the great show.
Even on Family Matters, you know, Jalil didn't know how to play a damn accordion. You know, but he had to learn how to play an accordion, and we had dances. Damn, they tried to send us to cheerleading camp, you know, to learn how to cheer. Like, they made us work.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
These girls,
It's cool because, you know, Cherie can sing, Darius can sing. We're gonna have, you know, back in the day, you know, from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Tatiana Ali, she can sing. It's like it's not. You guys don't only know how to act. You know how to, you know, do other things, and it's not, you know, just, okay, this is all you're going to do. All right, click, what else is on, you know?
It's hard.
Yeah, I feel you. Like, the one thing I have to say about Cherie is that, like, she doesn't quit and she doesn't give up, and that's inspirational for me, because, like, if somebody tells her no, she's going to go on the other avenues, you know, and she has a cushion, you know, she doesn't just act, she sings, she directs. She does this and she does that. And that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Well, I don't think most people know. You know, if I quit every time somebody said no, you'd never see me anywhere. The odds are you get one job out of 100 auditions. So I've heard no a whole lot more than I've heard yes. I just don't care.
Right. You gotta have less minute themes too.
Gotta love it. This is Ladies Night with Radio with good guest Cherie Johnson. You can follow her on Twitter at Cherie Johnson 75. Basically, go get her book Peaches and Cream, which is out on the 21st of this month. You know, if you want to get it now, go to rockstarcherry@gmail.com. Make sure you hit that PayPal account up and she'll send you an autograph copy and all that jazz. So, does anybody else have any more questions?
She got it in the trunk of her car right now, people, in the trunk.
You close though, so I'm see anywhere.
Hey, Cherie is grassroots in this bitch. She's trunk selling. Get your hustle on, Cherie. Get it. You know what I mean? Like,
I lied, you guys. I lied. I said I had 7 jobs. I have 8 jobs because I'm also my own publisher now.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank you. But yeah, also, I am grassroots in it. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be around Malibu tomorrow or somewhere in the valley and you want to book, holler, I'll meet you at the gas station.
Well,
and Cherie, do what you did.
In between here and Miami, you know, holler at her too, because she's gonna be on her way down to see me to hand me a book too.
Cherie ass was at the beach one time. I was talking to her on the phone. She was like, "Yeah, I got my backpack. I'm at the beach. Hey, I don't know if you had your roller skates on or whatever, but she was over there peddling that book like it wasn't nothing. Though I love it. That's hustle though.
I was down.
I'll take you down to South Beach, Cherie.
I was down at Venice Beach, and you know what? That was actually like a promoting literacy day that I just decided that we were going to do. And it just showed how many people, I would walk by people, not even trying to get them to buy my book, but we had cameras on me, and I was like, excuse me, do you read? You know, black people would tell me no.
Wow.
One lady was sitting there with her young daughter. Her daughter had to be like 8 or 9. And I said, excuse me, ma'am, do you read? And she told me no. She said, but I know who you are, though. You got a movie, I'll watch it. And I had a 20-minute conversation with her on camera, just trying to make her realize how ignorant that statement was with her 8-year-old child sitting there.
That's insane.
Wow. And you know what she told me? She got to go to school. I ain't got to go to school. I'm out of school. I don't care about no
Wow. Yeah, see, that's foul, though. That's not even good business. That's not good business at all.
Now that you mention that, Brandon, maybe this weekend I'll have to get out the backpack or something. We're going to have to go back.
Get it, baby, get it. That's
you
what's
know,
up.
the stopped me too. The cop stopped me.
Yeah, no, I remember you was telling me that, though.
The cop told me that I couldn't sell my books on the beach, but right across from them, they were selling manipulative weed. They had like their little weed signs. And I said, are you
wow.
You gonna stop me? Right, you gonna stop me from selling a book, but they allowed to sell weed right there? The cop felt bad. The cop felt bad, though. He bought my book.
Right, what can he say?
That's right. He should like necessary.
Nah, just make sure all the people that sent emails in regards to the book, just make sure, you know, Rockstar Cherie, CHERIE @gmail.com, because I guess they were trying to spell cherry the other way, but like I said, the people that's trying to spell cherry the other way, they need to fucking pay attention, straight up. Y'all need to pay attention.
You know when it comes back, they're going to be mad at me right now, but if they was reading the credit...
Yeah, no, see, there you go. That's what I'm saying. Like, pay attention, people. Like, before we take another call, because I'm going to put Mo on, like I said, we're at the top of the new hour, and Cherie, if you're going to stay on, you can stay on for as long as you want. You know, what I'm going to also do is I'm going to let you ladies in on something, the topic of conversation that we was going to put in. There's 10 reasons why men won't date you undateable women. So we're going to break down.
Oh, goodness.
We're going to, Cherie ain't going nowhere. You're going to stay locked.
Oh, boy.
We're going to stay locked in right here. So that's something that, you know what, I'm glad we got a lot of ladies on the line, and the people that's listening tonight, that's what's up. And if you want to be a part of the conversation, you can dial the number 347-215-8653. That is the number. Press 1 and go. Hosted by baby girl Sweet Aaron. iambranded, your moderator. And let's go ahead and put Mr. I wasn't trying to say hot moderator. I was not trying to say that. Stop that.
Yes, you are.
You are hot.
No, I was not. Stop.
You are hot.
Stop it. let me put a mic on Mr. Mo. Mr. Mo, you on Ladies Night Radio. What's up, bro?
Hey, good evening, everybody. Everybody doing? What up, Mo?
What up,
hey, I'd just like to say this is really quite an honor to get a chance to talk to you, and just to let you know how much I respect what you've accomplished. I mean, a lot of times when actors or young child stars, after they grow up, they lose everything. But it seems like you really knew your purpose and your sense of direction, and you continue to strive and move on up. And I'm very, very proud of you. I'm very proud of you and what you've accomplished, and you're the kind of young woman that needs to be a role model for these sisters out in the streets, because you really show what can be done once you focus your mind and your attention and get a goal and go after it and keep after it. You've done amazing things, and I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate that. But role models are really, really heavy title to wear.
I know, but see, the thing about you, what's so cool about you is you don't have to wear it. You can just be yourself, and it comes naturally. The problem is when people don't recognize what greatness walks among them.
Oh, thank you. That's really...
You my role model, baby. You my role model, Cherie.
We're realizing this before you're gone. You know what I'm saying?
too. I'm a little older than most people, so when, and watching you on those shows, I thought of you almost as like a daughter, and so to see what you've accomplished and that you've grown up to be a very progressive and independent and beautiful and a talented young woman is really gratifying. I felt like maybe I had some role in it by watching you every week.
You did. You kept me with a job. Thank you.
And that's the words according to Big Daddy Mo right there, right here on Ladies Night Radio. That's what it is. That's Mo right there. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right, we at the top. Make sure people keep that love, that energy, all this shit. Make sure you keep supporting Cherie Johnson. Hit her up on Twitter, Cherie Johnson 75. You know what I'm saying? Show that love. Get that book. Do what you got to do. Read. Pick up a damn book and read. So, without further ado, we're going to get into 10 reasons why.
Thank you for listening to the #1 radio station for the people.